Hello, healers and health seekers. It's me, Ichoda, healing on the medical medium protocols for 2 years and 2 months now. So 26 months. I am here today to do a little update on the 28-day cleanse and the raw spinach soup that I have been doing, and because I just wanted to share with you what I am going through and how I am feeling so far in the cleanse, because I originally wanted to update every day, but I do what I can. So here we go. I have to talk quietly, so hopefully you can hear me. I don't have many spaces in my house that I can go to, and everyone's asleep right now, so but I wanted to talk a little bit about how's everybody feeling in the spinach soup, and also those of you who are doing the 28-day cleanse, the medical medium 28-day cleanse. I made a little song that essentially sums up my feelings about definitely the first couple of days of the spinach soup, and I'll just put that here. Spinach soup, if you like to poop, have spinach soup. Spinach soup, I love the soup that makes me poop. It's spinach soup. I just had to share that with you. Oh my gosh. It's clearing me out, you guys. Clearing me out. But it's okay. Oh my gosh, it's really clearing me out. So just a little word to the wise. It's gonna give you the good detox and clear you out really well. I hope you like my little song. So 2 days ago, which would have been day 3 of the cleanse, I think, and then day 4 of spinach soup, I was feeling amazing. I got organized. I got so much stuff done. I just was feeling so great. I felt clear all day long. I felt like I could get all the things done I wanted to do. My memory was good. My mind was sharp. I felt just like my energy throughout the day was consistent. I was able to exercise. I was able to just stay focused and keep doing the things that I wanted to do. I didn't have to take all that many breaks. I didn't have to sit down too much. And that was really nice. It was amazing. And that night, however, I still had consistent energy when it was time to go to sleep. And I kind of couldn't really fall asleep the way I usually do. And so my sleep also wasn't great because of the extra elimination that my liver wanted to do in the middle of the night. And also my cat kept getting up and waking me up for some reason. Anyway, I just kept waking up and getting waken up, and so I didn't sleep that well. So yesterday was not as great as far as energy. I was still okay, but I felt a little bit tired, and then we had to run an errand to renew my son's passport at the post office, and that was just a full-on example of all the planets being in retrograde, and everything that could go, I won't say wrong, but everything that could go glitchy with that situation went glitchy, and what should have been like a 15-minute passport renewal ended up taking over an hour. It was pretty crazy. So, but it all got done, and the woman who helped us at the post office was fantastic, and she was very patient, and that situation could have been very stressful, and she could have been like all irritated with us, but she wasn't. She was very friendly and nice and patient with us and walked us through it. And it was a new situation for her too, because we're dual citizens and we were renewing a U.S. passport, and there's a clause on the back of it that says there's like a whole bunch of things that, like, if this isn't the case, then you have to line it out and like rewrite, write an explanation. And the thing of, have you been naturalized as a citizen of another country? So we had to line that out and then write an explanation and sign it and take an oath. And then she had to witness us signing it and all this stuff. So we kind of couldn't figure out what we were supposed to write exactly. And it took us like 3 tries to sort of get it right. And she went through it with us because she was like, you know what, this is the first time for me too. I'm not even sure. And she said, let's go through it. We'll figure it out together. Anyway, it all got sorted. The paperwork's off, on its way. Hopefully the passport will come through. It was a really serious, you know how they say like during Mercury retrograde, you want to make sure and like triple check that all of the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. This was exactly a situation of that. I had filled out the form wrong. You're supposed to fill it out in black ink. I filled it out in blue ink. So I had to redo the whole form. Then we had to go through that whole thing, and then I missed some things on the form that she had to go through, and like, you were supposed to write this, and so I had to rewrite some things, and then it was a day. Like I said, it should have been 15 minutes. It took us over an hour. And then, you know, there's other people, because we're like on my husband's lunch hour, so it's other people's lunchtime too, so they're lining up behind us. And I mean, she just went ahead and took care of them while we were doing everything, but it could have been much worse. So she made it very pleasant, but then it was a little bit flustering. And then my husband got on the wrong ramp to get on the highway. He went the wrong way, and to when we left to go home, and it was just a whole thing. So we made it, and we got back home, but also because it was in an earlier part of the day, like I don't usually like to schedule it to do anything until like after 1 o'clock in my day, because our morning routine is kind of like slowly easing into the day, and it's also getting everybody smoothies and fed, and kind of I have a very specific morning routine that I like to follow. And sorry that camera's shaking. I'm actually holding it up with my hand instead of a tripod because I'm a lunatic, and the tripod's in the room where my son is sleeping, and I'm like, I want to wake him up. So I like to just ease into the day, and having to go somewhere before 1 o'clock and get that stuff done, I can do it, but you know, it kind of threw off my routine to be away from home and have that happen, and it was just a little bit flustering. And then, so, you know, we made it back, but I was just I had all these ideas for things, like I was going to make 2 videos yesterday, I was going to do all this stuff, and I did not do any of it. I was just like, I need to decompress after that, and I just chilled out, and I took care of myself. And this is an example of, in the healing process, it's like, you really have to listen to your body, and you really just need to listen to what you need. And I wanted to come home and just make potatoes, because they're quick and easy and fast. And that's also what I wanted to ground. I was like, I wanted to be grounded, and potatoes are more grounding. And so instead, I made my salad. I made a really nice salad. I made some stir-fried sauce by Hey Ice Foster, and I put that on top of my awesome salad. I made myself a big old 32-ounce honeydew melon and cucumber juice. That was delicious. And then I made my son some hummus and carrots, and anyway, the whole food making process took me almost an hour too. By the time I finally sat down, I was just like, I'm done. I just want to sit here and relax and have my food, and that's what I did. And then after the salad, I found myself still hungry, so I had a big old bowl of fruit, bananas and peaches and raspberries, and I drizzled some raw honey on, because I just felt like, yeah, my body is asking for some glucose. So I did it up with all the glucose. And then I felt a lot better after that. But then it was time to make dinner, and I made dinner, and I just did a different thing yesterday than I thought I was going to do. And so, and I was like, I don't know how these amazing people like Tara Tom, who's doing like a video every day almost, I'm just like, I don't know how she does that. Because I've been doing YouTube for a while. There's no freaking way I could do a video a day. I just can't. And part of it is sort of the circumstances, because I have certain times a day that I can make videos and I need to borrow spaces, because when everybody's awake, they're in this space, you know, in the living room, kitchen. And so I have to use my son's room, but if he's using his room, then I don't have a space to go to. It'll be nice when we move and have a bigger space again, and I have somewhere I can go. And I can't usually go out on my balcony for various reasons. I wish I could, because that would be like really nice. But then the Burbs kind of own my balcony. It's really their space. I only go out when I feed them, but also because most of the time I can't really have the door open to the balcony or go out there, because a lot of times I have a neighbor who uses really harsh laundry chemicals, you know, all of those brand name famous petrochemicals that people use on their laundry that are really strongly smelling and stinky. Well, those are really super toxic, and I am very sensitive to those things. And so if I breathe them in, it makes me very sick. So I can't go out there and breathe that. So I'm lucky right now, because this is a space that I really like to be in, but I can't be in it to make videos very often, because usually it's being used by the rest of my family. Anyway, so the cleanse. Yeah, so that's how it's going. And today, I'm not sure how I feel yet, because I'm still in really the earliest part of my day. And so far, so good. I just finished my lemon water, and I'm about to make my celery juice. And we'll see how today goes. But I will say that I know my body is really liking having raw food, as long as I eat enough and frequently enough. And that is just, the feeling of that is amazing. Yes, in case anyone else is having them, yes, I am having some extra detox symptoms. I was talking to my delightful friend Kim, who is Health Food Nutty on Instagram, and she was asking, are you having extra detox symptoms? And I said, oh yeah, I am. Because as has been summed up with my little song, yeah, a lot of gas and a lot of extra poop. And even to the point of, so I used to have gastroparesis. That was a big symptom for me before I started medical medium. Gastroparesis is where for me, what would happen is, it's like you eat food and then your belly swells up like a balloon, and it feels really tight and uncomfortable, and sometimes it can really hurt. And I have not had that symptom in, I don't know, it's been like at least a year. It's been a long time since I've had that symptom. But this spinach soup is, I think, honestly, it's bringing up layers of new things to heal. And so some of the detox has been the gastroparesis. Last night I looked at my belly, and I'm not small. I mean, I have a big belly that has a lot of fat that needs to go, and is going as my liver heals. Now, but last night my belly was like really big. Like I really did look 9 months pregnant, like 9 months because I'm large, so I already kind of look a little bit like, is she just super fat or is she pregnant? Like, I'm just fat. I'm done having my babies. But my belly last night, it really did look 9 months pregnant. It was so tight and big, and I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, this is, because it was quite uncomfortable also. And, you know, I could press on it and it felt hard. Like, it's, you know, fat is soft and squishy. So, like, just the fat or, like, the water weight that I have is all soft and squishy. But this, it gets, like, big and hard, as if there were, like, a, you know, a big balloon blown up in there. It's very firm. and it gets uncomfortable, and then there's like all this gas. So I think that what is happening, this is my suspicion, is that there is probably some old stuff in my intestines and colon that is getting dislodged by all of the spinach soup, and it's a little bit causing some fermentation or something to create that gas, and so that's making it really uncomfortable. I could do with a colonic, I'm pretty sure. I think that would help. We'll see if I'm able to do that. Otherwise, I might just do some enemas and at home and see if I can just get more of it out so that I'm not feeling so uncomfortable. Now, I will say that this discomfort has gone down some as time is going on. So, and the gas and the extra pooping too. So I think it's going to level out, and I'm just going to ride it out and see what happens, because I'm doing this. I'm doing a whole month of the spinach soup, and I'm doing the 28-day medical medium cleanse as written, and I'm doing it. So we'll just ride it out and see what happens. So yeah, so this is day 6. Day 6 of spinach soup, day 5 of the 28-day raw cleanse, and it's getting better, I think, and that energy was great. Now, I know it is totally natural to have dips in energy in a cleanse, and it's totally natural to feel like amazing and have like higher energy than usual in a cleanse. So that is going to vary, and I already know that, and so none of that worries me. So that is my update on day 6 of spinach soup and day 5 of my raw cleanse. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. You can subscribe to my channel if you like. And you can ding that little bell there for being notified when I post a new video. And thank you for watching. I love you so, 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 so much. Blessings on your continued healing, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.